And the good news is a South Jersey farmer's corny tribute to the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a new twist on an autumn tradition not far from Atlantic City. NBC 10's Tim Furlong has the story.
Saul's father-son farm has been here in Galloway Township since 1867. Thousands come to meander through their huge corn mazes in the fall.
So it takes about 45 minutes, maybe an hour if you're not using any help.
From the ground, it's just a big, fun, tricky maze of maize. But from the sky, you can see it's an 11-acre, perfectly manicured agricultural tribute to your Fightin' Phils. The Phillies gave the farm permission to use their logo.
I first got the idea back in February, and that's when you got to start making the design and getting it planned. June is when they actually do the cutting.
That's right. Most of the work on this piece of corny art, it was all done months ago. This maze-making company out of Utah actually created all this back in June when the corn was only about this high. 3 guys flew in, they had it all mapped out, they pushed down the corn in certain areas, and just 6 hours later, you had all this, although it didn't really start looking all that good until the rest of the corn grew tall around it.
Jamie just not hitting his thoughts right now.
Now, if you check your calendar, you'll recall back in late June, we all kind of thought the Phillies stunk. They were playing some bad baseball. This tribute would have lost a bit of its impact if the team wasn't going back to the playoffs this year. But this farming Phillies fan,
You can see the shape of the bell that way.
he had a feeling the Phils would once again be fantastic in the fall.
It all comes down to who's a loyal fan or not, you know. Are you only a fan when they're doing good, or are you going to be a fan when through thick and thin?
Lots of people will be happy to see the pig races this fall, too. Chase Porkley and Shane Pigdarino are ready to run. But this year, it's the 11-acre Phillies field that will have people talking. In Galloway Township, Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
Did he say Shane Pigdarino? I like that.
He had fun with that story, I think.
Well, by the way, the farmer's holding a fundraiser for the Atlantic Care Foundation this weekend. If you'd like directions, hours, and prices, just go to NBCPhiladelphia.com and then search the keywords corn maze.